Hello, hello, Indoor Restore Marketing Team and Steve. Simone here with the customized website audit I spoke with Steve about recently. Before I jump into the 3 key strategies I'm going to review, I did want to shout you guys out for having a really solid foundation. It's great to have this click to call right here and a way to request more information right off the bat. So the 3 key strategies I'm going to review are content, backlinks, and citations. And then at the end, I'll show you the opportunity of taking these steps for your own business. So before I jump into how to optimize your content, I need to tell you about bots. There are bots crawling every single website on the internet 365 days a year, 24/7. And the sweet spot of content for these bots is 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage. So I did a quick count and you are at 340 words currently. So this is definitely the first area I would recommend you take into consideration to expand. You want to have 1,500 to 2,000 words with a keyword every 150 words to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website found for. The more Google sees your site associated with those specific words, the higher they will rank you for them. And to be clear, a keyword is anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. You also want to have your specific locations listed on this homepage because you need to tell Google where it is you exist so they can tell users where it is you exist, okay? And I know you have a lot of service areas and you don't have any back pages here with each specific area, and it's really going to benefit you to have that. All of your competition that's outranking you, which is a lot of them, has those elements on their websites, because that way Google knows where you are, and when anyone in that area or around those areas looks up a keyword on your site, you will be the first one to get pulled up if you're ranking for those words. So the next thing I'm going to go over are citations. I did a quick Google search and I did some research actually, and as you can see here, in your niche market, out of all of the major cities you serve, the highest hitting keyword is mold removal Sacramento. Okay, so I took that, and just to point out here, you are not in this map pack and you're also not anywhere on this first page of Google, which is really where you want to be. And also, I wanted to let you know I did some extended research because I spoke with Steve and he listed out a pretty exhaustive list of all of the cities you service, and you are not ranking in the map pack or the first page for any of these yet. So this will be advice to take for each of these service locations, right? So you want to have those names and those areas on your website and have the Google GMBs for each of those locations, Google My Businesses, and the business profile for each location. So knowing that this is the highest hitting keyword of all the areas and all of the services you offer, let's take a look at what comes up. So the first thing you have here is your map pack, and the way that you get into these top 3 spots of a map pack are through citations. So what is a citation? A citation is anywhere your business name, number, and address are shown exactly as per your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is understandably and very obviously important for business because they generate a huge amount of leads and therefore revenue. Citations include online directories like Yelp, Angie's List, BBB, and literally hundreds of others that you may have heard of. Social media accounts are great as well. The reason citations are so effective is that they make it so your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. The larger your online presence is, the more Google is going to trust you. And once they see you come up more often than your competition, they're going to rank you higher than them, right? And so again, you want to create these indexes of your business in as many online directories as you can to beat out your competition. I recommend using a software called Whitespark. It's what I use for my clients. You look up each specific business and you can see exactly how many citations they have and where they're getting them from, so you know the precise number you need to beat, and I would recommend beating them by like 50 to 100 citations so you get this #1 spot and they have no chance of catching back up. All right, so the last strategy I'm going to go over is backlinks. So let's pull you guys up here. So first I'll explain what a backlink is. A backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another via clickable or hyperlinked text. And this backlink acts as an endorsement of your site via another website. However, it's really important to understand that not all backlinks are created equal. You need them from topically relevant sites that are trusted and powerful. For example, having a Pizza Hut backlink to you is not going to be powerful and get your authority score increased in the eyes of Google because it has nothing to do with your services, right? Your niche. And the way that you can dominate this area and beat out your competition is seeing it as a popularity contest, right? Which it is. The more endorsements your site has, the website with the most endorsement is going to win. So what area does this impact? It impacts the organic results part of a search results page, right? So again, the citations are what impact the map pack here, and your authority score, which is impacted by your backlinks. Their amount and their power will get you on this first page of Google and even in this #1 spot, which you want to be, because as I mentioned, I looked up all of your service areas and cities, and you're not yet ranking on the first page for any of those cities, right? So I would highly recommend taking your backlinks as a priority of an area of your SEO to expand and enhance. Okay, so I took your top 2 competition, and by the way, I use a software called SEMrush. It's about $200 a month. It is an incredible SEO suite software tool. One of the coolest tools that they offer is this the domain overview, and I'll show you what exactly you can do with it. So your top 2 competition is Mold Inspection and Test in Sacramento and JM Environmental. All right, so I pulled them up here, and I'll get into the traffic that you can take from them later, right, if you utilize these strategies. But we can see here that they have 7,000 backlinks and an authority score of 38 compared to your 1,320, right? And then this other one here has also 1,300 and an authority score of 24. Because they're ranking higher than you, that tells me off the bat that their backlinks are more powerful and topically relevant. So what's really cool is, and this is completely legal, you can go into your competition's backlinks and see exactly what they are and get them for yourself, or see that, what they are exactly, so you know how many or what amount of power you need yours to be. And you can see like, okay, this one is this amount of power, I need to get one that's more, right? So you can just literally take their backlinks and get more powerful ones, and that's guaranteed to increase not only your authority score, but outrank them, because you're using their exact links, taking the same ones for yourself and getting more powerful ones. All right. So once you've optimized your content, your citations, and your backlinks, you're going to start to outgrow your competition. And here's an idea of what you can start to see in terms of traffic increase, right? So if you were to take this advice that I've shared with you today and really optimize all of these 3 key strategies, let's take a look at this one in your competition, right? So you would be pulling in their traffic, right? Because you're going to be pulled up first, and they get an insane amount of traffic. That's almost 35,000 visits, right? Which can lead to, you can only imagine how many more leads that would be. I'm not sure what your margins are, but I imagine this is going to generate some pretty decent revenue. Let's take a look at your other competition just for the heck of it, right? So although they don't have nearly as much, that's almost 3,000 more visits that you could be taking for yourself. You can take all of this traffic. This is just a matter of understanding how to optimize your site so these consumers are directed towards your site and not theirs. And again, like just this number in itself, 35,000 visits in May, that's an insane amount of people that you could be servicing instead of them. So, this is what I do for a living, and I'm creating this video for you to help you start generating more leads online. If you do find yourself wanting to scale your business as far as it can go, you can enact these strategies on your own. Absolutely. I've given you the foundation for what software to use and what strategies to focus on. If you don't have the time to do it yourself, we can partner up and I can do it for you. So feel free to reach out. My name is Simone. Here's my number. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I sincerely do hope it helps. I would love and I want to get your feedback on how this video came off and if it was helpful, so I'll be connecting with you once you've seen it. Thank you.